Hi y'all, it's Bonnie Rigsby, the Eternal Gypsy and owner of Let Your Soul Breathe. I sure hope you can see the train behind me. I am in beautiful Anthem Veterans Park, here to talk to you today about stress. So usually there's a few things that are kind of key points for me as far as stress I wanted to talk to you about today. One of them is time management or lack thereof. The other is giving your power away, and I'll talk about that in just a moment. And then last but not least, of course, is our failure to relax or release or decompress, however you want to put that. Those are the three things I'm going to focus on real quickly today with just some quick visuals. You can follow up on my website, letyoursoulbreathe.com, for full blog information and for past blogs. I wanted to give you a little snippet today of some things that come to mind for me when I think of stress. First off, time management. A lot of us have very poor time management. Now for me, time management and lists comes to mind. And of course my husband tells me I'm the queen of the list. I have a list for a list for a list, which is very true. But I've gotten real good at making my lists. It used to be in the past, I would overwhelm myself with lists. And what I would do is I would put all these things down that I have to do in a given day. The Wonder Woman list, okay? What I found after time is I was really overwhelming myself by making my list too big. I mean, yes, we do tons of things in a day, but do we all really need to put them down on a list and follow that list to a T? No, we really don't. What we need to do is focus on what is most important for that day, what has to be done that day, what are the highest priorities for that day, what would we like to do that day? Put it on the list, okay? And then we're going to talk about kind of self-care items. All of those things are important, but sometimes we put a little too many of each on the list, and that's when it can become overwhelming. So make sure you're really honing down that list when you make the to-do list. The to-do list by itself is a great idea to set your goals, to set your intentions for the day. Understand things will change as life does do, and you may need to shift to that list. But for the most part, you should be able to figure out, okay, today, these are the things I absolutely have to get done today. They can't get bumped till tomorrow. These are the few things that I would like to do. If I have time, I will get those done. And of course, self-care is going to be one of your mandatory items. You have to do something for yourself today, every day, at least one thing, preferably more than that, one thing at least, okay? So shoot for that. I'm going to give you just a little visual of kind of what I think of when I think of overdoing my to-do list. This is kind of, I hope this kind of gets the point across for you. So let's say I have to pick up the kids today. On my list, I gotta make breakfast, I gotta cook dinner, I gotta go to work, I gotta do laundry, I've got to call my mom today, I've got to do so many things. And guess what? If we never stop our list, what's gonna happen? Ah! We're not saying when. Look, hello, it can be a big fat mess, right? All right. Now, my point there is learn to say when. You hear back in the olden days, they said that a lot. Say when they pour a cup of tea. When you want enough, say you've had enough. Do the same when you're talking about making your list, okay? I hope that visual helps you. It was a good way to get it across in my mind, so I wanted to bring that forth to you to see if that helps you. All right, giving your power away. Now, when you think about giving your power away, anything that brings negative energy into your life that you attach to and then it ends up disturbing you is giving your power away. Failure to forgive others, giving your power away. We want to eliminate those things, okay? So steer clear of the negative. Now, yes, there are things we can't help. We can't help certain negative people being around us, and the politics on TV and so many things are just a cesspool of negativity. I get that. However, the peace within is what you need to keep. Now, you can acknowledge the emotions. that you're upset, that you're angry, that something's going on that feels negative. But don't hold on to it. That's the trick. Don't hold on to it. You know, acknowledge the emotion and then let it fly by. Say, hey, I've recognized that you are real, you're there, but now I'm going to let you go because I need to stay in the positive light in order to keep my stress down, in order to maximize my potential to help others. So I'm going to try to stay focused on being positive. No, none of us are perfect at all times. We're not always going to be positive every given moment of every day. But you know what? We need to shoot for it as often as possible because this helps us, this helps others. It's super important. So please make sure that you keep your power or grab your power back. Don't give it to someone else. And if you cave into their negativity, if you battle with folks who are negative and coming at you, you're just feeding them your power. Don't do it. Keep your power. Be true to yourself. Handle your emotions in a positive way, and you will keep your power. And be sure to forgive those who have harmed you, because when you don't, you're giving them your power. We don't want to do that. We have power for a reason. We are here to create and love and help others. So keep a hold of that power. You'd be amazed at what you can do. All right? Now, last but not least, taking care of yourself. The self-care items, releasing all of that negative energy, all the bad days you've had, all the experiences you've had that have really rocked your world. Find a way to let them go. Take a hike, you know, go exercise, be in nature, be with someone you love, laugh, get treatments. You know, if you can afford a massage, get a massage. If you want to do some holistic treatments, Reiki works great for that, you know, tapping, emotional freedom technique. These are things that I'm very, familiar with and experienced with. They help people flush that stress away that you've been holding on to. So keep that in mind. Those are the 3 top ones that come to mind to me. There are many more stressors out there, but these 3 truly, if you get these right and you learn to correct these stressors, you will find a marked difference in your life. So feel free to hit up the site again for the full blog, but wanted to kind of keep you posted on a few tips and tricks and things that work for me. All right. Now, next week, we're going to talk about auras. So those are the energy fields of the body. So it's super important that you learn a little bit about those. They kind of go hand in hand with the chakras that we talked about a few weeks ago. But I'm excited to kind of show you a few pictures and talk a little bit about what I know about auras. So please stay tuned. Go to my YouTube channel and subscribe, because I know you want to be part of my future videos. We're going to have shorter videos, but they're going to be more interactive, more fun, and I want you to be there for them, okay? So hit me up. I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace, love, and light, y'all. Thinking of you. And remember, don't let that cup run it over. Bye. Peace, y'all.